Hello friends. Now I explain the first concept, understanding all about computer program in simple terms. As you are a beginner, I explain all the 5 concepts in simple terms from a real life angle. It enables you to understand each and every bit of the concept and own it. Already I told you the technique of owning concepts that to strictly adopt, at least for the 5 concepts. Thereafter, you can make it habituate. Okay, now computer program. Actually, as we are learning programming languages, the first and foremost important concept is a computer program. What for we are learning programming? For writing computer program. That's why I am explaining all about computer program. Actually, in our daily routines, everywhere we can find a computer program. For example, you go to a grocery shop. For issuing a bill, they use a computer program. You go to a tiffin center, they use a computer program for tracking orders and issuing bills. If you go to a bus reservation ticket counter, they are to maintain their reservation system, they use computer program. If you go to a post office for tracking the parcels and issuing bills and all that, they use a computer program. If you go to a petrol pump to calculate the cost of fuel, they use the computer program. If you go to a Xerox shop to take the copies perfectly, they use computer program. In this manner, everywhere in our daily routine, you can find the computer programs or software. Computer programs are known as software. So we cannot even imagine our daily life in absence of computer program. That point you have to understand. Now I explain computer program with a simple example, simplest example. Now we see 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. These are data items. Data means it is having broad meaning, means it may be a number, it may be text, it may be image, etc. and all that. But in this context, we take only numbers are the data items. Now, what are these? Plus, minus, multiplication, division. These are the 4 symbols. They represent 4 different operations respectively. What is that? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. As a result of that, what is happening? 4 plus 2, 6, 4 minus 2, 2, 4 into 2, 8, 4 by 2, 2. So, if we analyze that, there are 3 elements. First one is data, second one is operation, third one is result. This is a task. So, by manipulating data, you are generating the required result. Anything. Here we are making sum, here we are making difference, here we are making calculating product, here we are calculating quotient. So this is the way. In this way there are 3 elements. So one is data, second one is operation, third one is result. The entire thing is called task. So in computer program we perform this type of tasks. This simple one for your understanding. I have given a simple one, but you give millions of this type of task, millions of tasks to a computer. Within seconds it can find the result, that or it can perform the task. That you have to understand. Okay, if you are doing the same thing manually, that is called human program. Every day, if computers are not there, what you do? You perform all these things humanly, with manually. That is called human program. If you perform the same thing on a computer, that is called a computer program. So now let us see the difference between a human program and a computer program. By that you can have a better understanding. Now let us understand the difference between a human program and a computer program in 4 aspects. By understanding these, you can realize that why we are using computers or computer programs in our daily tasks. The first one is speed. Actually, computers work millions of times faster than a human being. For example, 12 into 12, 144. 15 into 15, 225. To perform this operation, you may take a second or a few seconds, 1 or 2 seconds. The same operation can be performed by an ordinary computer by a microsecond. What is microsecond? 1 by 10 millions. With a simple example, you can understand. Actually, an ordinary computer works a million times faster than a human being. If you take a supercomputer and all that, it is in billions of times faster than a human brain or a human being. Thereafter, accuracy. Actually, if you give an accurate instruction to the computer, it gives a result accurate, 100% accurately. That means, in other words, if there is a mistake or flaw in your instruction, it gives wrong result. A simple example I tell you. You want to find average of 1 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, now what to do? By 3 you put. If you write like that, what will the result? Result is 4. You really wonder the wrong result. Actually 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6. 6 by 3, 2. But we are getting 4. How? What is the mistake? Actually you forgot something. There is a mistake in your instruction. What you are expecting average. If you have to make an average, find out an average, first you have to calculate the sum, then that is 6. 6 by 3, then correct result is 2. This is the best example. So there is a flaw in your instruction, computer cannot correct. So if your instruction is correct, it gives accurate result. You need not doubt about that. Okay, third one is volume. Huge volume. For example, you take Indian citizen voter report. This is in billions, 1.4 or 1.5. That much reports it can handle very easily. Within minutes it can handle, depending on the capacity of the computer. So big volumes of data we can handle using computer programs. Capacity. Actually, capacity is a very interesting point. Actually, we can perform 1 or 2 jobs at a time. Now I am speaking, I am arranging the board. This type of 2 or 3 operations at a time we can do that. But computers are designed for multitasking. At a time, different tasks it can perform. Just a simple example I give you. You can hear music. At the same time, you can type on a computer. And at the same time, you can give a print command. Like that, several operations at a time you can perform using the same computer. That is called multitasking capability. Because of these 4 reasons, there are many other reasons also. We are using computers instead of performing by human. And above all, by using computers, you can not only getting accurate result and volume, it is highly cost effective. How it is cost effective? Instead of engaging 100 people, now if you engage a computer, whatever they do within 1 month, an efficient computer can perform within an hour. That point you have to understand. After this basic understanding, let us see the definition of a computer program. That is a formal approach. Actually, here you see, in order to define a computer, then there are 4 points. The first one is a set of instructions for the computer. Second one, it operates on a set of data. It achieves a desired result or perform a predefined task and which is executed on a computer. Just 4 points. Just already gave the example. This is data, and here we are performing an operation. As a result, what we are expecting? We are expecting the sum of the 2 numbers. Then we got it. Here you see, this is an instruction, single instruction. You give 1000 instructions at a time in a program. So single instruction, the data. This instruction manipulates the data in order to generate the result what we expect. Where it is executed? It is executed on a computer. In this way, don't by heart definitions and all that. But whenever you understand a concept, the definition by breaking up like this and all that, taking an example with reference to the example, try to understand that. That is always a good habit. Don't by heart things. Now, I show you a demo program, a demo computer program. By that you can have practical understanding. The task of this program is to prepare and print a student's marks report. This is around 30 lines program. And for your information, just if you are just a beginner and all that, after 2 hours of your study, just count, after 2 hours of your study, you will be able to write this program on your own. You think like a professional and work like a professional, no doubt about that. That is the power of Eclavia system. Not only power of Eclavia system, power of the Python language also. If you see this program, it is in 3 sections. It is divided into 3 sections. First section is input section. Second section is process section. Third section is result output section. So you can find that. So any program is divided into 3 basic sections. Input section, there we give input, and in process section, process is being made. Just a simple example I tell you. Now I give input. What is the input? Just simple value. 1, 2, 3. 3 values I am giving. What I am expecting? I am expecting the average of that. What I am expecting? Average. How it is done? 1 plus 2 plus 3 by 3. The result is 2. This is process. In the processing section, it is done. Thereafter, output. In output section, average is 2. This is the way. Any small program or big project you take, it is mainly divided into 3 sections: input section, process section, and output section. It is like any machine. You take a flour mill. In flour mill, there is a input slot. There we put a grain. Thereafter, inside grinding is done. That is process. And there is an outlet. There we can draw the flour. So this point you have to understand. Here, if you systematically understand and all that, this is the power of Python. Comparatively with all other languages like C, C++, Java, etc. and all that, Python is the user-friendly language, simplest language. Comparatively, it is easier. If you independently learn Python, whether you feel it is difficult or easy, I don't know. But if you compare with any other language, Python is easy. And that's why, because of the blend of the power of Eclavia system and Python language, you are able to write this program formally like a professional. You think like a professional and implement like a professional. Just within 2 hours from now, you take it as granted and study. And today itself, if you want, you can write this program. Now, let us see the real life benefits of learning programming. Actually, if you learn programming, you can make the task automatic. That is, automatically those are executed. However big task it is and all that, if you develop a program and all that, it is executed automatically. Second one is cost effectiveness. Actually, whatever volume of work done by 100 people, an ordinary computer, 100 people within a month, an ordinary computer can perform it within hours or minutes even, depending on the capacity of this thing. Thereafter, personal empowerment. Actually, if you want a programming career, if you get programming skills and all that, comparatively with all other domains, it is easy to get a software job. And okay, you don't want job and all that, for a personal task also, using computers, you can perform. That is, those are the real-time benefits out of computer programs. Finally, I explain the true meaning of computer programming. Actually, the art of writing computer program is known as programming. Programming is an art, you have to understand, not just science. It is science, but it is an art. So anybody wants to become a programmer, regardless of the background, they can become a programmer. I am the live example. In my lifetime, I never attended any programming class. On my own interest, I studied and mastered language. I authored books on all the popular programming languages like C, C++, Java, Python, etc. and all that. That point you have to understand. Actually, programming is not learning about computers. Learning about problem solving. That means using programming, we learn how to solve problems using computer. That point you have to understand. Here, in programming, what we do, we develop instructions. Already I showed you Mark's report program. All the statements, whatever lines of code is there, those are called instructions. That means by learning program, we develop instructions for a computer. Those instructions are implemented by a computer in order to generate our result or expected task. There are dozens of programming languages, namely C, C++, C Sharp, Java, Python, etc. and all that.